So I left off with so the back pay. I was afraid of the back pay. My baby mama said she was gonna put me on child support, and I was gonna have to pay 10 years back pay. Mind you, I had homeboys who had gone through like some weird situations. I had a homeboy who couldn't get his driver's license. And with me, I was like, man, if I don't have my driver's license, bro, I'm not gonna be able to work the way that I need. I ain't gonna be able to pick my child up and take her to school. So it was just a whole bunch of stuff, man, that I had to take into consideration. I was afraid of child support. I ain't gonna lie. When she pulled that card out, I popped deuces. So then I had another homeboy, Meatball. Meatball had a little situation going on. He had to hit the lottery. He hit the lottery, and he was just like, I need for you to cash this check, cause child support gonna eat it up. Yo, such and such. You still owe me $2,000 to Meatball. Cause when I cashed it with my green, but I cashed a check, and when I went to file my taxes, they was like, you hit the lottery. You owe us $2,000 on my money. It just was a big thing. I just like didn't want to deal with it, bro. I just like so, but I'm that kid that, or I'm that person like, you tell me you're gonna beat me up, you can only do that a couple of times. So I'm just gonna be like, well, we might as well go and get this ass whooping on out the way. Like, go ahead and give me the bid. Like, I done been beat up before. I done got a whooping before. But I ain't good at the anticipation, man. Let's go ahead and just do it. So I go down to to the child support office. And I'm like, man, I'm gonna take child support out on myself. So when I go down there, mind you, I done rolled by this place 12 times. And I'm just at a point where, hey man, yo, what I'm saying to myself is, had you been here to hold up your responsibility, to do what you're supposed to do as a man, you wouldn't have to go through this. But you weren't. So you gotta, everything that come along with this, you gotta deal with it. And you gotta deal with it head on. And it's just that something. And whatever come along with it, that's what go along with it. And I'm prepared for it. At least I don't know what I'm prepared for, but I'm prepared for the fight. So, and my whole thing was that, man, I gotta be in my child's life. So if this is putting myself on child support is what it's gonna be, then so be it. So I go down there to the office and explaining to the lady is my ultimate goal. I explain everything, like just like I just explained it to y'all, not too in depth, but I tell her, hey man, I've been locked up, such it was going on, and baby mama keep threatening me with child support, and I'm just here. I'm gonna go ahead and put myself on child support so we can go ahead and get this out the way. She started laughing. The lady started laughing. Miss Winfield. I can't think of her name, but she just started laughing so hard. And to me, I'm just like, I'm baffled. And she's starting to piss me off. And then she called another lady over, and she was just like, go ahead, baby, tell them what you just told me. I'm like, this ain't no comedy. Like, what's going on? Like, this is my life. Like, I'm on the edge right now. So I tell her, she was just like, listen, sweetheart. She was like, this is what she asked. She said, were you on child support prior to your arrest? I was like, no, ma'am. My child was born while I was in jail. She was like, so you ain't never been on child support? I was like, no, ma'am. She was like, baby, look, there is no back pay because you've never been on child support. She say, the stuff that she's telling your baby mama's telling you, it's not true. I don't know if she thinks it's true, but it's not how our system works. I said, so what you saying is that even if she do put me on child support, ain't no 10 years back pay? Oh, man. You would have thought I had the ace of spades. And my first action was to run to my baby mama and slam that ace of spades on the table. I didn't though. I held it. So I continued to tap dance and stay out of trouble. And we made certain progress, but it was just time. It's just like, I know that I'm gonna have to, I felt like I had to go through what I had to go through because I had to put them through what I put them through. If I'm a man and I impregnate somebody, bro, and I lead that woman or that teenager to fend for herself, man, that's some low down stuff, man. Like, you don't do that. That's some low down stuff. And my whole thing was like, bro, like I just had so much guilt on me, man. So, nevertheless, we're making progress, but you couldn't avoid the argument. So, an argument came up. I don't know what it was about, and she hit me with that child support. Yeah, I'm done with it. I'm just gonna put you on child support. Get what I say? Shawty, you weak if you don't. You weak, yo. And I ain't gonna get explicit on this, but I got explicit. Man, you're such and such if you don't. Yeah, I dare you to go down there. I dare you to go down there. Yeah. You less of a person if you don't go down there. You less of a person. So I never got put on child support. But man, the stress, like I don't even smoke cigarettes, but it's been arguments I've had with it. And then it's just, bro, it's just guilt. Like a lot of times, man, I would never win. I strategically can win an argument because I'm built like that. But then when I would get by myself and I would think about it, I was just like, bro, if you bring a child in this world, man, you're not there to fulfill that responsibility, man. You did that, bro. You did that. So with me, I just like, but once I got past the guilt, then I stopped living in the guilt. And it made a progressive state. But we still growing. Like, I just had a conversation with Dayana like 2 days ago. And I just told her how much that like how much weight she has with me because she's seen me like grow. Like she really taught me how to be a father. Like she taught me how to like what she into, what she ain't into. She's the reason why I spoiled the shit out of her little sister. And the crazy part is Summer is about to be 9 this month. And 9 years old is where I actually got into my 25-year-old's life. And I was there when Summer was born. Like I was the first person to hold her. Like our bond is different. Our bond is different because I was there. And when I think about that, man, it doesn't create like a weird presence, but I just like, man, I would be lying if I said I didn't still have some guilt, man. And like I don't live in that guilt, but it's just like all the stuff that I do with Summer, I didn't get a chance to do those things with Dayana. So it's a different dynamic. But Dayana is more of a teacher than anything, bro. Like she's strong. Like even when it comes to like relationships and spirituality, bro, I'll talk anybody head off about nothing, but when she speak on certain things, bro, I just be at awe at like the strength and just like how she go about certain things. Like I remember when she was in like high school and she got her first job at Wayfield on Glenwood in Columbia, and she wanted to get a car. This child rode the bus. This child rode the bus down to the what's the place? She rode, I can't think of the name of the place, but it's where you're supposed to have good credit, and I can't think of the name of it. But she rode down there, man. She just like the spirit. She got the spirit of a fighter, bro. And she give me strength. And even when stuff like be weird and I can fake the world out. but she sees straight through everything because she's seen me at my most vulnerable moments. All that, it's the best day of my life type action. I'm gonna say that all the time because, you know, that's the movement. But she the kind of person that she'd be like, well, is it really? And like, what's going on? And then I know that she know that the relationship is just different, bro. Like, she a leader, man. She like my biggest hero. But we still work on our relationship. And then I talked to her about my relationship with Summer and with everybody else. She is just like, I was blessed to have this child in my life, and I don't think I would be the person that I am without her. And I'm sorry for missing those years. But again, like, if you're dealing with that, bro, you can't go back and change the past, and that's with anything. But what you can do, man, is you can step up and you can do what need to be done from this day forward. And it may not even matter, because it was times when I was sitting in jail and I had to keep going flip flop. But I'm just speaking from the heart, so sometimes the storyline don't make sense. But I just remember being in jail, and her mama was like, "My child not coming to no prison." So the number of times that I seen Dayana while I was locked up, I can count them on one hand. But I would still write her letters. But then also, I would position myself to where, like, I would be able to make better decisions. I started looking, I was like, people come back to jail. So that's not out the picture. But what separates the people who come back from those who don't come back? And what I saw was education. I was like, man, if you get something while you're here, bro, you ain't got to come back to this place. So while I was at Alto, bro, I started taking culinary arts, auto body and painting, barbering, woodwork, the computer class, GED. I probably got like 3 GEDs. Then I turned to a GED helper. Then when I finished culinary arts from Middle Georgia Tech, then I started being a teacher's aide. I was just like, the more I educate myself, the further I move away from the likelihood of me returning back to jail. Because the only thing that I could tell that would separate the incarcerated from the unincarcerated was education and exposure and understanding of how the world works. So I was like, the more information I get inside of me, the further away from jail that I would possibly be. Today is January the 1st, man, 2023, man. It's going to be an awesome year. Today is the best day of my life. I don't know how I could get no better. The Lord has truly outdone himself. Everything that you possess, you'll one day lose. Everybody that you meet, you'll one day lose. While they playing your song, man, go and do your little dance. I'll get back with you.